Hello everybody, Rand here for Pomona Southside Historical Society. Now the reason why I've come on here is to get your support, there's no fees, support for the Pomona Southside Historical Society. Now the reason why I ask you this is because the Pomona Historical Society is not representing the Southside for, I know why, but I'm not going to say it here, but yeah, for some reason, all the history in Pomona is all on the north side. And the only time they do want to talk about the south side of Pomona, they want $10 from you. For instance, like they're going to start, or they're having tours of downtown Pomona, and they're going to charge people money to go on these little tours. Well, Pomona's history is not up for sale or rent or whatever. Pomona's history should be free and should remain free, and these tours shouldn't cost anybody anything if they want to go on them. Now, that's the only reason that they're going down to the south side of Pomona, here in downtown Pomona, to make a buck. Now, the only time they come down here is to make a buck, for instance, like the tours. Like I said, a tour of Pomona's history is not for sale. It should be free. Now, I've talked to a lot of other people who have historical buildings in Southside Pomona, and they find it hard to deal with Mickey Galvin, and to tell you the truth, a lot of people don't want to deal with her, but they have to deal with her in order to get some kind of information about some history or whatever, but that's the only reason why they want to deal with her. Now, it's time for a change in the Pomona Historical Society. Now, I'm not saying that Mickey hasn't done anything. She has done good work, but yet she has failed to represent the south side of Pomona, which there is a lot of history. For instance, we have the house of Walter Knott, of the famous Walter Knott, or Knott's Berry Farm. The house that he built, him and his wife to live in, still remains on 4th Street. And also, the first Pomona College, the little house, also is located here in the south side of Pomona on Hamilton and Phillips, on the corner there. And it has not been represented by the Pomona Historical Society except for us, the Pomona Southside Historical Society. Now, like I said, there's a lot of history here in downtown Pomona that for some unknown reason, like I said, for some unknown reason, they don't come by and represent the history down there, only what's only on the north side. Now, Pomona's history started on the south side, so I don't know where they get off thinking that the only history that should be known about Pomona is on the north side. That is wrong. So, you can support the Pomona Southside Historical Society by just posting my emblem, the emblem of the Pomona Southside Historical Society, on your website or on your Facebook page and say, hey, we're with Rand, we support Southside Historical Society. There's no fees, there's no nothing. But it seems like it's starting to, the Pomona Southside Historical Society is starting to gain some momentum here, and there's a lot more people that are interested in it. And I'll give you a heads up when we're going to have a meeting, where and what time. Now, we have a lot of work ahead of us. It's because we're going to sit there and talk about all the historical buildings that need to be recognized as historical landmarks. So, like I said, Pomona's history is not for sale. And I'm asking you now to protest this by not going to any of the Pomona historical walks in downtown Pomona, because they want money to do this. And like I said before, that's the only reason why they come down here, is to make a buck. Other than that, they could care less about the south side of Pomona. Now, Mickey was awarded an award recently for unknown reasons. If you ask me, the award should have gone to somebody else inside the Historical Society that has done work. So she's riding on other people's backs to get this award. Now, my experience firsthand dealing with Mickey, and I know how she is, I've donated a lot of magazines, old magazines. I even donated a historical brick that used to line our streets along the curb there on the gutter that went back to the 1800s. Now, like I was saying before, she does not represent the south side of Pomona, and we're going to change this. So if you would please post my little emblem of the Pomona Southside Historical Society and say, yeah, I support Pomona Southside. And like I said, there's so much history down there that needs to be talked about. And you can go to my web or my YouTube site, type in r.e.nunez, N-U-N-E-Z, up there in the blank spot on the YouTube channel. And that will take you straight to my site. And you don't even have to leave the comfort of your home. You can sit back, relax, enjoy the videos I've made talking about Pomona Southside's buildings and stuff, and things that should be recognized. So anyway, that's what this message is all about. And I've already gotten a lot of people, saying right on, it's a good move, especially people who have businesses down on the South Side, people who have old homes down on the South Side, old churches that are still there and still exist as churches. But yet, she doesn't want to recognize them as historical landmarks. Now, I talk to a lot of minorities down there that are frustrated with her. And what I get out of their comments is that her historical society is for whites only. Now, maybe I've gone to the workshops, and that's all I've seen, except for maybe one or two Hispanics, but other than that, the majority of us Anglos, than white people. So anyway, let's get together, like I said, and if you can, post that emblem of Pomona Southside Historical Society and say that, hey, we're with Ren. We want to see more of the historical buildings and stuff be recognized as historical landmarks. Like I said, there's so many of them in downtown Pomona. It's going to keep us busy for a long time. So anyway, this is myself, Bran, asking you to please support just by putting a logo on your website or your Facebook page and say, we support Pomona Southside Historical Society. Because like I said, there's old farmhouses here that have now been, the land has now been built on with, with other houses, tract homes and stuff. We had the Pomona brick yard that was down here that now is a house, a community of houses now, and there should be something recognizing that lot for what it once was, like so many other places here in Pomona. So if you agree, thumbs up down below on this YouTube channel, and please, like I said, support us. And we're going to be having some meetings coming up. And like I said, I'll get back with you, and I'll let you know when the meetings are going to take place, where, and then we can talk more about representing the South Side of Pomona. Okay, this is Ren for Images of Pomona and Pomona South Side Historical Society. And like always, you take care, and you take care of those ones you love. Thank you. Thank you very much.